Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of January 22nd in TayNinhTV Chotan District, General Tolam Bolipuro, Minister of Police Security, visited and gave gift to poor households workers in difficult circumstances on the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2024.
The Vice Chairman of the Vietnam General Confederation of Labour Nguyễn Xuân Hùng, member of the party's Central Committee and Secretary Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of Provincial People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, and Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee and Chairman Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, all attended the event. Speaking at the event, General Tolam Politburo member, Minister of Public Security, said that the achievements of the province party committees and authorities in 2023 is appreciated, and particularly in the implementation of the social security policies, taking care of the people's lives, paying tribute, caring for the people with marriage and the elderly, the poor households, the social protection subjects, etc. On the occasion of the Lunar New Year of the Dragon in 2024, General Tolam wishes on the people, the workers, and the laborers in the province a pleasant spring, a safe and healthy and welcome the third eve, as well as unwavering fair in the leadership of the party, the state, and the country's rehabilitation. In the program, General Tolam, member of Politburo, Minister of Public Security, and the Central Committee of the Vietnam Finland Front Committee, the Vietnam General Confederation of Labour symbolically gave 120 gifts to the poor household and workers in difficult circumstances in Châu Thành district. Its gifts is worth from 1.2 to 1.3 million Vietnam dong, and remaining is 490 gaps with the Provincial Labour Federation. The Vietnam Finland Front Committee of the province and Châu Thành district will be transferred for the objects.
In the afternoon of January 22nd, the Standing Committee of the Bắc Giang Provincial Party Committee, led by Mr. Yu Nhật Thái, member of the party's Central Committee, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the National Assembly of Bắc Giang Province, visited and visited rating the people of Bắc Giang hometown living in Tân Hà Commune, Tân Châu District, TayNinhTV Province. The delegation was followed by Comrade Phạm Hồng Thái, standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the National Assembly delegation of TayNinhTV Province. Currently, in Tân Hà Commune, Tân Châu District, there are a total of 398 households with hometowns in Bắc Giang Province living fiber for homeless, mainly living concentrated in Tân Kiên Hamlet, Tân Hà Commune, Tân Châu District. Speaking at the meeting, Mr. Yu Nhật Thái, member of the party's Central Committee, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the National Assembly delegation of Bắc Giang Province, was happy to see that people from Bắc Giang hometown in Tân Hà receive the attention and care of the life of the party committee and government of TayNinhTV Province. Hope that people will continue to strive to remove the tradition of delegation, suffering, and hardship, making efforts to rise to many girls' households, rich households, and choice hand to build more and more developed Tân Châu. On this occasion, the delegation of Bắc Giang Province supported Tân Hà Commune to build one project union house, gave Tân Kiên Hamlet, Tân Hà Commune one television for community activity, and 200 CD3 gifts for policy and disadvantaged households in the commune. The total support core is over 250 million Vietnam dong.
And on January 22nd, at the Center for Nurturing and Rehabilitation of Asian Origin Staff and Victims in TayNinhTV Province, in Bình Minh Commune of TayNinhTV City, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Mr. Đỗ Thị Diệp, Director of Hồng Diệp Company Limited, visited and gave 40 gifts to the victims and their families of the victims of aging orange dioxins who were nurtured at the center and outside the community on the occasion of the Lunar New Year of 2024. Here, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee and Chairman Provincial People's Committee, Mr. Đỗ Thị Diệp, Director of Hồng Diệp Company Limited, presented 40 gifts to the victims and the families of the victims of the Agent Orange dioxin. Its parts including the necessities and costs worth for 650,000 Vietnam dong, and at the same time send the greetings and encourage the families to overcome difficulties, rise to stabilize their lives, and welcome the joyful and a happy Lunar New Year in 2024 also.
On January 22nd, Mr. Yu Nhân-Thắng, Vice Chairman of the Bronx People Committee and leader of Goyao District, visited and gave gift to policy family, citizens over 100 years old in the district. The delegation visited the families of wounded soldier Mr. Hà Văn Tiê, Mr. Ngô Văn Thai, Mr. Tô Dân Giờ, a citizen who turned 100 years old, Miss Man Thị Ấn, who had married after in the revolution, living in the commune, the family of Miss Nguyễn Thị Hằng, who had married after in the revolution, Miss Đỗ Thị Hoa, a citizen turned 100 years old, Mr. Trần Thanh Xuân was born as a person contaminated with chemical toxins, living in Cẩm Giang commune. At each destination, Mr. Yu Nhân-Thắng, Vice Chairman of the Bronx People Committee, and the delegation visited and held and presented its family a gift and 1 million Vietnam dong in cash. Only 100 years old citizens were given a birthday card, 1 gift from the resident, and 1.5 million Vietnam dong in cash.
On the morning of January the 22nd, at the People's Committee of Tân Hà Commune, Tân Châu District, an information exchange conference took place between the government of Tân Hà Commune, Tân Châu District, and the Rungtaria communes in Medmort District of the Bong Commune Province, the Kingdom of Cambodia. Over the past time, the government authorities and the armed forces of the two sides have actively done a good job of coordinating to protect the safety of the gender milestone of the two countries, regularly exchanging the news and related situation and coordinating to promptly solve the number of problems on the border area. At the conference, the two sides also agreed to regularly exchange information on the operation of criminals on the border, especially the situation of smuggling and selling firecrackers, and at the same time coordinating to protect well the milestone of the border. On this occasion, the Party Committee, the People's Council, and the People's Committee, the Vietnam Phalanx Front Committee and mass organizations, and also the armed forces of Tân Hà Commune have given many gifts to representatives of leaders of Taria and Drung communes, contributing to increasing the bond and solidarity between the government authorities as well as the armed forces and the people of the two communes. 100% of schools provide enough drinking water and clean water for daily life. Quality assurance activities in school according to regulation is one of the targets set out in the plan to implement clean water and environmental sanitation in schools in 2024 that have just been promulgated by the Department of Education and Training. Along with this target, the Department of Education and Training also set the following targets. 100% of schools have toilets for students, of which 100% of schools have enough toilets for students according to regulation, and 100% of toilets ensure hygienic conditions. 100% of students are propagated and educated on knowledge about clean water, personal hygiene, and environmental sanitation in school. 100% of school managers, teachers, and medical staff are trained on clean water and environmental sanitation in school. To achieve this target, the Department of Education and Training set out 6 tasks and solutions that need to be focused on implementation, including their solution to deploy and replicate the models of providing drinking water, clean water, and sanitation works for students in school settings, friendly toilets, shamanist toilet, to strengthen cooperation, promote the socialization of clean water and environmental sanitation in schools.
In the evening of January 21st, the Labour Confederation of Tân Ninh Province organized the program Death of Reunion Spring of Sharing, summarizing 10 years after reunion and closing the Tân Ninh Provincial Trade Union Death Market in 2024. Speaking in the program, Mr. Võ Đức Trong, member of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, emphasized that the TTV reunion program is one of the annual activities with deep human meaning, help union members and workers have a happy and fulfilling TTV. He also suggested that trade unions at all levels need to continue to pay attention and innovate the content and form of the program, help more union members and workers in difficult circumstances. Regarding the TTV union program, after 10 years of implementation, the program has increasingly reached truly becoming a solid support for union members and workers whenever coming debt and spring. Mr. Trần Lê Duy, Provincial Party Committee member, Chairman of the Provincial Labour Confederations, also said, after 3 days, the program has attracted over 10,000 of officials, employees, and people to visit and serve. Not only contributes to taking care of the material and spiritual life of the workforce, but also contributes to the overall development goals of the province. Also in the program, the Standing Committee of the Provincial Labour Confederation presented a symbol of funding to over 17,400 union members and workers with a total cost of nearly 9 billion Vietnam dong. The Provincial Labour Confederation also gave gifts and subsidized bus fares to union members and workers in difficult circumstances. At the same time, it acknowledged and appreciated the contributions and active support of organizations and businesses in supporting and accompanying of the Provincial Labour Confederation in successfully organizing the program Trade Union Debt Market in 2024. In the afternoon of January 20th, at the Center for Culture, Sports and Community Learning of Long Thuận Cam Miệu, the program Portuguese Spring Warms the Hearts of Villages was how to give gifts to disadvantaged people in the area. The program has become an annual activity associated with low-rank soldiers. The program is organized by the People's Committee of Bến Cầu District in coordination with the Provincial Portuguese Government and the Provincial Women's Union. The program gave 300 gifts of money and necessities to families in difficult circumstances in 5 communes of Lợi Thuận, Long Thuận, Tiên Thuận, Long Phước, Long Khánh, and poor households in Private Kingdom of Cambodia. Of these, 200 gifts were donated by Mobile International Portuguese Station, the Provincial Portuguese Command, and 100 gifts were supported by Gò Dầu District Women's Union. On this occasion, Gò Dầu District Women's Union awarded 2 scholarships to 2 students in the adoption program of Long Phước Portuguese Station. In addition, participating in the program, people can enjoy local specialties for reef.
On January 22nd, TayNinhTV Provincial Police held the inauguration ceremony of the Provincial Police Command Center. Colonel Nguyễn Nhân Trải, member of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, Secretary of the Party Committee, Director of the Provincial Police, the project investor, presided over the inauguration ceremony.
The construction was started on land on 5.6 hectares of the new TayNinhTV Provincial Police Command Center, with items such as 9-story command center, 500 sit home and public service guest house, material arts and sport training house, renovation workhouse, and alcohol memorial house under the construction. The total investment of the TayNinhTV Police Command Center project is over 337.7 billion Vietnam dong, with the reciprocal capital method, including the Ministry of Public Security for 45% and Provincial People's Committee for 55%, and the implementation period from 2020 to 2023. There are 7 contractors participating in the construction of this building. The inauguration of the Provincial Public Security Headquarters today can be considered as one of the models of the close and effective coordination between the Ministry of Public Security and the locality in building a strong, regular, elite, and modern clean people police force. In addition to this meaningful project, the province is currently focusing on directing and spending investment funds to soon complete the project of building the commune police headquarters, also striving to be 100% of the commune police headquarters to be built officially by 2025. And speaking at the inauguration ceremony, Cheryl Tolam, member of Police Bureau, Minister of Public Security, on behalf of the leaders of Ministry of Public Security, recognized the contributions of the locality, together with the Ministry of Public Security, to take care of provincial police to be more and more developed and stronger, and at the same time asked the provincial police to use the projects with the motto "Keep well and use terrible." In order to put the work into effective use, I asked the Lieutenant Provincial Police to thoroughly grasp the soldiers and officials to raise the sense of responsibility, use the work with the motto "Keep well and use terrible." Use the items of work, property and materials must be really tight, economical, anti-waste, and build the Lieutenant Provincial Public Security headquarters green, clean, and beautiful, and create a fresh environment so that display becomes the source of civil servants to have the creativity, breakthroughs, and create an office and fit in the work of ensuring security and order, preserving the peaceful and the happy life of the people. It is known that, with the consent of the leaders of the Ministry, Provincial Party Committee and Provincial People's Committee, the Provincial Police continue to build the Ho Chi Minh President's Memorial House with a total area of over 1,000 square meters. And from production funding, in addition, the Provincial Police continue to build a number of items such as swimming pool to tennis court to serve the training of the mobile police force, rescue force and soldiers to practice sports, improve the health. And within the framework of the program, the delegates participated in cutting the ribbons and planting souvenir trees.
Discussing the content of the pilot decentralization mechanism for the district level in managing and organizing the implementation of national targets programs, the majority of delegates approved the plan stipulating district-level people's councils are allowed to decide to adjust the plan for allocating public investment capital and regular funding among national targets programs in the medium-term public investment plan, annual capital investment plan, and annual state budget estimates has been assigned by the competent authority. The state budget capital structure between investment and regular expenditures of component projects no longer has support objects to focus capital on implementing other component projects under the National Targets Program of the period of 2021-2025. If we only solve difficulties in the current period, decentralization will only focus on the provincial level because the local design is to be decentralized, but we use decentralization in implementation. It will be a work at first, so 2024-2025 period is only 1 year away. So I suggest that it should focus on decentralization to the provincial level. As for the district level, once the provincial level has done things smoothly, the next stage will move towards decentralization to the district level. As for Clause 7, Article 4, two options are currently being designed. The first option is that decentralization to the district level has not yet been implemented, but only an orientation for the period of 2016. For the period of 2026-2030 is prepared. Option 2 will be implemented immediately, but the pilot is only limited to one district. So the above options are only designed to prepare for the next stage, so I'm very worried about that.
Within the framework of the Spring Border Defense Program, runs the hearts of the people in 2024 on the days leading up to Lunar New Year. Many meaningful activities take place in many border communes in the province in order to share the difficulties with the people of the Marine soldier.
And within the framework of the Spring Border Defense Programs, warm and the hearts of the people in 2024, on the days leading up to the Lunar New Year, many meaningful activities take place in many border communes in the province in order to share the advantages in the peoples of the Green Soldiers. In Hoa Hiep Commune of Tăng Binh District, this year was chosen as the point of Spring Border Defense Warm, the heart of the peoples, and at the program, the local authorities, the command of the Provincial Border Guard has given 230 gifts to policy house on the people with married to the revolution, the poor house on and the near poor house on in the area. Each gift is worth for 500,000 Vietnam dong, including essential necessities. In the spring of 2024, the family received gifts from the command of provincial border corps, and feeling very happy, and the heart of the army for the people was very excited, very happy. In spring, I also wish the command of the soldiers good health and peace to fulfill the tasks assigned by the states and the superiors. On the New Year's Day, is also very happy to get this gift, even if it's small, and it's very grateful. I also wish the soldiers good health and successful completion the task. In the economic situation of the whole country in general, TayNinh in particular and many businesses face difficulties, but with the feelings for Provincial Border Guard Command and the people in the border area, when Provincial Border Guard Command mobilized to implement this content, many businesses and strong sponsors join hands with the Provincial Border Guard Command to implement this content. And the program Spring Border Defense warms the heart of the people. It's a practical and effective activity of the border guard in tightening the feelings of military and the people's attachment, strengthening the right unity of the whole people. And the implementation of the program has brought many positive results, contributing to improving the material and spiritual life of the people, raising awareness and responsibility of the border guard's officials and soldiers in performing the task to protect the fatherland.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.